Welcome to Module 6, Crowdfunding. In this session, we'll explore what crowdfunding is, how it works, and why it's quickly becoming one of the most powerful funding alternatives for African entrepreneurs. Let's begin with a simple definition. Crowdfunding involves raising small amounts of money, often as little as $1, from a large number of people, typically through an online platform. Instead of pitching to one investor, you're sharing your vision with the public and inviting them to support your business. For many African entrepreneurs, this model unlocks access to capital that traditional banks or VCs might not provide. Think about it. No long applications, no collateral, no interest. Just your story, your product, and the power of community. And who are these backers? They might be your friends, family, or loyal customers. Others might be early adopters excited to try something new. And let's not forget about the diaspora, Africans abroad who are eager to invest in their home communities. With mobile money services like M-Pesa or MTN Mobile Money, contributing has never been easier. So how does crowdfunding play out on the continent? It's increasingly integrated with social media platforms, making it easier to share campaigns, track progress, and engage supporters. In countries like South Africa, Nigeria, Kenya, and Ghana, more entrepreneurs are turning to crowdfunding to launch everything from creative projects to full-fledged startups. Now let's talk about the two most common types of crowdfunding and how to know which one's right for you. Reward-based versus equity-based crowdfunding. First, we have reward-based crowdfunding. This is when supporters give you money in exchange for a reward, often your product or a special gift. Say you're developing a solar lantern for rural homes. You could offer early access at a discount to your backers. Some platforms even allow you to create different reward tiers, such as a t-shirt for small contributions or a bundled deal for larger ones. Reward-based crowdfunding is great for creators, product launches, and community projects. It's quick to set up, doesn't require you to give up equity, and works well if you've got a compelling story and something tangible to offer. Examples of platforms in Africa include Thundafund in South Africa, popular among creatives and social entrepreneurs. M-Changa in Kenya, a mobile-first platform linked with M-Pesa. Jumpstart Africa, a pan-African platform supporting tech and social ventures. On the other hand, we have equity-based crowdfunding. Here, your backers don't just support your idea, they become partial owners in your business. In exchange for their contributions, they get shares. This model is ideal for high-growth startups that require substantial capital and are open to sharing equity. Let's say you run a fintech in Nigeria and need $250,000 to scale. You could offer 10% equity to a group of small investors. It's a way to access capital without relying on a few large investors, and it builds a community of stakeholders who want to see you succeed. Examples of equity platforms include NetFund in Kenya, backed by the Capital Markets Authority. Uprise, Africa in South Africa, licensed for equity crowdfunding. Brighter Bridges in Nigeria, an emerging platform supporting local tech ventures. So, which should you choose? If you have a product you can pre-sell, reward-based might be your best bet. If you need significant capital and are comfortable giving up shares, equity-based is worth exploring. Just be sure to consider your business stage, goals, and local regulations. Platform selection and campaign strategy. Once you understand your crowdfunding model, it's time to select a platform and outline your campaign strategy. Start with platform selection. Is the platform legally compliant? For equity campaigns, it must be licensed by your country's securities regulator, such as the FSCA in South Africa or the SEC in Nigeria. Does the platform align with your audience? If you're targeting local supporters, Mchanga may be a suitable option. If you're looking to reach the diaspora, Thundafund or GoFundMe may be better. What about fees? Most platforms take 5 to 10% of the total raised, plus payment processing fees. Factor these in when setting your target. Lastly, does the platform offer support? Some platforms help with campaign marketing or even video production, especially helpful if this is your first campaign. Then, focus on campaign strategy. Set a clear funding goal and deadline, for instance, $20,000 in 30 days. Specific timelines create urgency. Tell a compelling story. Explain the problem you're solving, how your solution works, and the difference it will make. Support this with a short video, 1 to 2 minutes long, ideally showing real people who will benefit. Create reward or share tiers. For example, offer early bird pricing or exclusive access to backers who act fast. In equity campaigns, consider offering discounts to early investors as a way to incentivize them. Build momentum using social proof. Show progress bars, post updates, and celebrate milestones. People want to back a winner. Finally, involve influencers and partners. Reach out to local NGOs, diaspora groups, or community leaders who can help promote your campaign. With the right platform and strategy in place, you're ready to launch. But what does success actually look like? Best practices. Let's wrap up with some best practices and real examples from African campaigns that got it right. First, set realistic goals and break down your budget. If you're asking for $20,000, explain exactly where that money will go, whether it's production, marketing, logistics, or platform fees. Transparency builds trust. Next, build momentum before you launch. Create a pre-launch email list, share teaser content, and engage early supporters. Platforms often reward campaigns that get off to a strong start. Also, invest in high-quality visuals. Even with a smartphone, you can shoot a great video. Good lighting, clear audio, and real people telling their stories go a long way. During the campaign, communicate regularly, share updates, celebrate wins, and thank your backers. It keeps people engaged and builds trust. Finally, plan for fulfillment. If it's a reward-based campaign, ensure you have a clear plan to produce and deliver what you've promised. If it's equity-based, keep investors in the loop with quarterly updates and financial reports. Here are 3 campaigns that nailed it. 1. Yellow Card, Nigeria. Raised $40,000 for crypto education. They used strong storytelling and active engagement through Twitter and Telegram. 2. Solar Sister, Pan-Africa. Raised $150,000 to support women entrepreneurs selling clean energy products. They used before and after videos and clear impact metrics. 3. TRL Energy, Kenya. Raised KES 1.5 million via Mchanga to provide solar lanterns. Their success came from strong community outreach and smart use of mobile money. The big takeaway? Crowdfunding success relies on effective planning, compelling storytelling, and establishing trust. With the right tools and approach, you can unlock seed capital, grow your community, and bring your idea to life.